So welcome back to my YouTube channel, Money Mining. So right now I want to show you how to use the Bollinger bands to trade, and the RSI. Majorly, these are the two indicators where the yellow line you're seeing across the chart is just 200 EMA line, the exponential moving average. So that one is just to know the trend of the market, whether it's trending up or it's trending down. As it were now, the market is balanced, is at equilibrium, is trying to be trending up. Anyway, it does not really affect this strategy whether it's trending up or trending down, because the Bollinger Bands will tell us where the market is trending to. So nevertheless, so we are going to start this video immediately. Now, how to use this strategy, this Bollinger Band to trade, is such that when you are trading with it, you are going to, let's look at this candle that flew down to this point. This candle that flew down to this point. So I think I need to change my color. So let's say white. So this candle that flew down to this point, so when it flew down to this point, you can see the Bollinger Band was at this point too, and the upper band is at this point too. So the base is, that is the center line, which is this one, is at this point. So how we make use of this Bollinger Band is when the market is trending, it will trend alongside with the Bollinger Band, whether up or down. So now this market trend down to this point, and we have a shadow of this candlestick, and it trend outside the Bollinger Band. It trend outside, and eventually the market open a new candle with a bullish move, which is trending up now with a bullish move. So the third candle, which is this one, was a bearish move again. But the good thing of this candle is that it closes inside the Bollinger Band, at this point. And a bullish candle opened inside the Bollinger Band, which is this bullish candle. This bullish candle open and begin to go bullish, begin to go up. So seeing this bullish candle, as we are seeing it opening inside the Bollinger Band, immediately we can make our entry at this point. We can make our buy entry at this point. Whereas this RSI is also telling us to buy the market. You can see that the RSI is pointing up at this point too. And again, it is at the oversold level. Using the this measurement is at the oversold level, at the 30 and 25 level. The 50 is at the middle. There are decisions we can also make from there, and the overbought level is the 75 to 70 75. So if we are going to be making use of these parameters, we are going to be making sniper entry, such that the market, when it was oversold at this point, 20 to 25, we can see how the market was actually behaving at this point. The market was behaving whether to go up, it was going up, it was coming down, until we have, before it eventually begin to go up from this point. And that is when we also see that the market begin to go up from this point. So this is how we can use these two strategies together. And if you make a sniper entry at this point, you should be taking your profit at this point, this center line of the Bollinger Band. When it hits that center line, you can take your profit and lock others in profit too, so as to, be a profitable trader. So that is number one signal we have reviewed on this at this point. You can see that at when it actually crosses this line and hit this point, and it goes to this point and begin to come down, and it did all of this and came down to this point. So now that it came down to this point, we can also see that the market also came out of the Bollinger Band again. It came out of the Bollinger Band again. It break the Bollinger Band and it take a bullish move with this green candle up. It took a bullish move and it closes inside the Bollinger Band again at this point. So you can also make a sniper entry at this point, seeing that our RSI is also telling us to buy the market when it came down to 30.25 and begin to go up and crosses 20.25 and begin to fly up. So we can, if we make our entry inside this Bollinger Band, we can take our profit at this point, and before we see this long bearish move. Before we now see this long bearish move, and we would have taken our profit out of the market before that bearish move happened. And again, we saw this bullish move that also happened. At this point, the market was really moving fast. Nevertheless, we have to be very fast in making our decision in the market. So that is two entries I have talked about just now. Now I want to talk about another entry at the sell level now. So at this point, we can see that the candlestick break the Bollinger Band at the upper level, and it closes inside the Bollinger Band. At this point, we can make our entry as it is closing, seeing that our RSI, although it did not get to this point, our 75 points, where we are very sure that this is a strong signal before it begin to move down. So since we are seeing it crossing to be going down, and we have seen that um this candlestick is closing inside the Bollinger Band, we can make our entry. So if you had make your entry, if you had make our entry, although we can see that it did not really fly down on time because the RSI did not give us a good confirmation. So now that we are make our entry here, we can take our profit at this point, or at this point. Since we are not too sure of the signal, we can take our profit at this point or at this point. So after we took our profit, the market actually fly down and take another move up again, which came to give us a strong signal. So if we look at if we look at it at this point again, we if we look at it at this point again, when it broke the Bollinger Band and closes inside the Bollinger Band, and we would have make our entry at this point too. Remember, we must learn how to use our stop loss. Our stop loss is very important so that we will not be stopped out of the market. I mean, we will not trade in losses. So what we do is to set the market at this point. If we are sold this market at this point when the candlestick closes inside the Bollinger band, if we are sold the market at this point, put our stop loss somewhere here above our previous move. So if we sold the market at this point, put our stop loss here. You understand? Put our stop loss here like the previous one I talked about earlier. If we um if we buy the market at this point, we put our stop loss here, previous move. So if we sold the market at this point, we put our stop loss here, far away from the previous move. So by so doing, remember our taking profit point is at this point, the center line. If you want to wait for the market to fly down as it did at this point, you have to lock your profits, lock your trade in this at this point. Then you can be profitable if the market eventually pushes up. So in order not to make this video too long, this is where we are going to stop it. And I hope you understand how to use the Bollinger Band and the RSI, so you can send me a DM or use the link in the description of the video to join my Telegram channel and reach out to me on how to set up the strategy and other profitable trade strategy. So peace out. So like and subscribe, and reach out to me using the link in the description of the video. Peace out.